Hey everybody, if you've ever enjoyed my content or anything, please stay and hear what I have to say, because I don't know if this has happened to other creators, but I'm sure it will in the future. And right now, it's probably one of the most difficult things I've had to go through, but I'm hoping making this video will help the situation, but also help other people and help change the way that YouTube is handling this situation. By no means want to make this video and sound like, I don't know, some rich YouTuber whining. I think it's a huge misperception. Not all of us YouTubers are Jeffree Star and have millions of dollars. I work and have worked my ass off for the past 10 years, and on this channel for the past 7 years, to be always putting out great content for you guys to enjoy and to inspire the LGBTQ+ community to be proud of who they are. And honestly, I have worked day and day to support myself the way anybody else would, and I am not even making this video. The fact that YouTube has demonetized my entire channel without explanation. All they've said is that, I'll put the screenshots that say exactly, but so this is the email I got on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. from YouTube saying that my channel would no longer be monetized, and this was out of the blue. It came out of nowhere. So this is the section I received from YouTube saying that I can't make money off of my videos anymore, any past video or future video, which, you know, is my entire revenue and income that I've worked so hard to get. And it says the reason being sexual content like pornography, which of course is not and never has been the type of content I create. This is the list of things that are deemed pornographic and sexual by YouTube, and you can go through the list, and none of my content is any of these things. And there are YouTube creators who have done these things who are still monetized. In the past 10 years, so many of you have seen I have created content, over 400 videos on this channel, more, and I've already deleted a bunch to try and appeal to YouTube's new guidelines, although they don't give me any specifics. They say my channel is pornographic and they demonetize my entire channel, but they don't tell me what videos they don't like and what videos they deem to be porn, because in my opinion, and in so many of your opinions, it isn't porn, because it isn't. 2 guys kissing is not porn. 2 guys showing their love is not porn. I've never made content that's purpose is to arouse anybody sexually, and that is what porn is. My channel is not anywhere close to that, and you guys can go through my channel and attest to this. You've seen my content, you've loved my content, and that's because my content has meaning and passion behind it, and I am a creative, passionate person who loves YouTube and has loved it from the very start, and has uplifted this platform and been unafraid to be myself and be proud. And this platform used to make me feel like that was okay, but now apparently that's not okay for me to be who I am on this platform. Apparently now I'm supposed to think that who I am is some horrific sexual thing that cannot be praised or supported by the very platform that has put me in their main YouTube channel, LGBT Pride Month videos. They have used my face to uplift their support for the LGBTQ+ community, yet I am being specifically targeted, my entire channel, out of nowhere, no warnings, and other people who create content like Logan Paul, we all know that disaster. He still makes money off his videos. There's literally Prank Invasion, who are... I'm sorry, I'm getting really worked up. They're literally making videos right now of them kissing their sister and their mom. That is incestual, and that is monetized and making money for them. And I'm over here making innocent, genuine content that is expressive and positive and shows love and has I have reached over 160 million viewers on my channel, and I cannot even count the amount of amazing viewers that I have touched over the years. All of you have sent me so many beautiful, beautiful messages saying that I've inspired you to come out. I've saved you from suicide. I've inspired you to love yourself, and I've inspired you to create your own content. I really don't know how this has spiraled down this way so quickly, and it's so unfortunate that YouTube isn't even trying to help. It's not like, hey, we think your channel isn't meeting our new guidelines. I've always worked towards meeting the new guidelines. Every time they make a new guideline, I do it. My videos have always progressed to match exactly what the guidelines say at that point in time. And you can go through my channel and it speaks volumes. My channel has shown tremendous growth over the years to the content I do, for me making sure it's family friendly as those policies upgrade, and I am always there, one step at every step of the way, making sure my content is matching all of those things. Yet somehow I am still being told that it is not okay, and other channels that are blatantly doing things that are bad are just being overlooked. And it just happens that many of those channels are heterosexual people, and just because I'm gay, like, it's just my opinion that that's why this is happening, but I just don't understand the logic. I have been so gracious in this situation. Like, it is such a huge, like, it is just so disrespectful from a platform that I have supported for so many years. For them to do this to me is so disrespectful, and instead of me lashing out, I've been so graceful, and I've sent so many messages to them, and I've just been like, hey, can you tell me what videos exactly? They won't. They just say, oh, go through your channel, figure out what doesn't match our policies, and you can reply in 30 days. There needs to be, something needs to change, not just for me, but like the way that all creators are being treated. This is unethical. If you work for a company for years and years, they can't just fire you. That's essentially what they've done. They've stopped me, they've cut off my ability to make money on any of my past videos or future videos, which is just like being fired. If a company does that to someone, they need to give them severance pay. They need to, there's literally ethics laws that are in place, but somehow YouTube is okay doing this. It is absolutely outrageous. It's disgusting, and I feel like I have no voice in this situation. I feel like nobody is listening, and for somebody with almost 1 million subscribers and somebody with such a past on YouTube, who has actively been supported by YouTube people, by people ahead of YouTube through their main YouTube channel, like, I'm beyond at a loss of words. It's been since, this happened on Saturday when I got the email at 11 a.m. and now it's Tuesday night, and I've emailed YouTube support. I've been in DMs with Team YouTube. I'll show all the messages I have. They literally have said they have reviewed and re-reviewed the situation and still decided that my content is not eligible for monetization, yet they will not specify whatsoever which videos are violating the terms that they state I've violated. They're not giving any substantial proof to what I have done, and that just does not add up, make sense, or seem fair. It doesn't seem like it should even be legal. I have been a partner to this company for so long, and how can I don't know, like, I could go and show love to other platforms and actively put my support on other platforms, but for the past 10 years, I've actively put my heart and soul and work and creativity and content and passion and intellect and pride into this platform, because this platform used to give the same back to me. This platform used to show me and show so many creators that this platform was here for the queer community. Yet today, all I see is the YouTube CEO going and taking photos with Shane Dawson, a queer YouTuber, taking photos with James Charles, a queer YouTuber, but they happen to be the most influential queer YouTubers, and it seems like the YouTuber just doing this for propaganda to show that they support the queer community, when behind the scenes, behind the curtains, they're treating people like me like this. And I just don't see how this adds up, and I don't think this is anything but censorship, and it's absolutely not going to go unspoken from my mouth. I have always spoke my mind, and I've always stood up for the LGBTQ+ community, and I will continue to do so, because our community is marginalized, and people LGBTQ plus youth are killing themselves every day because they are not reminded by our media that they are loved. And YouTube was so powerful for that and instrumental in showing those communities that they are loved and supported. And now people like me, significant influential people who are reaching out to thousands and millions of queer youth to tell them that they are beautiful and loved and there's people out there who will support them. People like me, people like that are being shut out and silenced by the very platform that says every single Pride Month that they are behind and support our community. It is not on, it is not okay, it is false advertisement, it is... I literally love every single one of you because you have shown me what love and kindness and pride in our community is all about, and I constantly in my content try and mirror that back to you. I know like this is a big world and bad things happen to people all the time, but I just don't believe that this is fair, and I don't believe that a platform like YouTube can continue to say that they support our community and put out these false messages when they are doing this to someone like me. And I just can't understand it, and I refuse to accept it as the end, and I refuse to think that this can't be changed. Pride Month is next month. YouTube, why don't you show that you listen to these? YouTube, why don't you show that you care and that you still have the morals and values that your company has said you have since the very start? Show that by not only fixing this problem, but show that you actually acknowledge I don't know anymore. All I know is I've done nothing to deserve this, and all I want to do is continue to make content and, you know, connect with the amazing viewership and amazing community I have found on this platform. The community of people who comment on my videos is so kind and so beautiful, and you are honestly an inspiration to me, every single one of you. And I hope that, you know, I hope that if I've inspired you back, if you've ever enjoyed my content, if my content's ever made you smile, you can maybe send a message to YouTube and just say, hey, you need to upkeep your promise to the LGBTQ plus community, and you need to upkeep your who they seem to be just doesn't match to this, because there's just so much evidence that proves that they are allowing so many inappropriate videos to go on making money, and then apparently me showing LGBTQ plus love and happiness and teaching people how to love themselves is somehow the complete wrong thing. How my 160 million plus views and 850,000 plus subscribers are invalid and don't matter to them. I've literally been on calls with YouTube managers in the past who have been like, come to the YouTube space. They act and they show that support, but then they do this. They give you a plaque when you hit 100,000 subscribers and say, keep on going. One day maybe you'll hit 1 million. Reach for the stars on our platform. And then they do this. None of this makes sense. I'm set to hit 1 million subscribers this year. I have worked for over 10 years to get to this point, and I am unbelievably proud of myself. But how am I supposed to continue fighting, and how am I supposed to continue creating and loving a platform that is just showing me the door? I literally have so much respect for every single one of you, and I don't know what this video is going to do. I hope it helps the situation, and I hope YouTube really starts to hold themselves accountable and change some of their practices, because honestly at this point they're just making creators feel nothing but isolation, and it's honestly the saddest thing I've ever seen happen to what has been and what could be the most uplifting, beautiful, equality forward, community strengthening platform. I have seen the beauty, and I've seen the beautiful moments that can come through YouTube when communities connect and uplift each other. But if YouTube's actively tearing those communities down, then what is the point of this platform anymore? This platform was built on creators, and those creators are who exactly should be uplifted and supported by the team at YouTube. Please.